Today we are going to learn EVS chapter number 1, our environment. So what is environment? Everything that surrounds us. It consists of all living and non-living things. Living things like plants, animals, human being. You can see surrounding air, water, land, all are there in our environment. Now see, look at the pictures alongside. You can easily name all these things, what materials they are made from, where do we find these materials, what are the uses of these things. So here you can see the materials given here. So you can see the bat, cup and thread and pot, clay pot. So here the bat is made from wood, that cup is made from glass, and thread is made from cotton, and the pot is made from a clay. You can name these things too. Where do we find them, what are they used for? So you can see this, name these things, that is banana, amla and cron. We can find them in trees and plants. They are used, we used to eat this banana, amla and cron. Now next we will see, take a look at this picture. You can see what is surrounding. It is given some idea about the environment. There are many things around us, they form our environment. So there are many things in this picture. You can see there are many things in our environment. This form as a environment. There are stones and rocks and soil. Stones is there, and rocks means bigger stone, and soil means mud. There are rivers and streams means a small river, and lakes means there large area of water that is surrounded by a land. More water will be there, and surrounding there will be land. There is air, there are hills and mountains. So there is air in our surrounding environment. There are hills and mountains. Mountains is bigger than hills. There are jungles are there. There are fields and houses and roads. So there are fields where crops are grown, and there are houses, and we can see road. And also barren land, that is the soil that is so poor that the plants cannot grow. So there is no plants grown, just a land which is not used for crops. We also see many different animals around us. So here also in picture you can see different animals like monkey, rabbit, squirrel. There are different animals, and they all look different types of trees and bushes and climbers make our environment beautiful. So what are there in their trees are which are long, and bushes means a woody plant, and climbers means the plants have weak stem and they need support to grow, make our environment beautiful. So it all looks beautiful. So we too are a part of this environment, so we also live in this environment. Next we are going to see a sparrow and a roadside stone. So now let us look at the stone and a sparrow in our surrounding and compare them. So you can see in the surrounding the stone and a sparrow. So we have to, surrounding means the near and around. So we can see the stone and sparrow, and we have to do the comparison of both sparrow and stone. A stone remains where it is. Its place changes only if someone picks it up and moves it. It does not eat, so it does not grow bigger. It does not have babies either. So what we can say, that the stone where it is there, if it will be remain in the one place, it cannot move on its own, and it cannot eat. We eat food and we grow, but the stone does not grow and stay in one place, and it does not grow bigger, and it does not have babies. Either. It's not the same with sparrows. So say sparrow is not like a stone. They build nest, so they make their own house, that is nest they make. They move here and there on their own, so they go from one place to another. They eat insects and grains for their food. To grow we need food, so sparrow eat insects and grains. That is insects and grains means rice and wheat. That is why they grow. So they lay eggs in nest. So they lay the eggs in their nest. They make the nest and they lay the eggs there. Little sparrows hatch from these eggs. Hatch means break the egg and come out of a egg. Sparrows take a lot of care of the young ones. So mother sparrow takes the care of the young ones. Why do we see this difference between the sparrow and the stone? So we are seeing the difference between the sparrow and the stone here. The sparrow is a living thing and a stone is a non-living thing. Sparrow has life and it grow and it can go from one place to another, so it is a living thing. And stone, it stays in one place, it does not have life and it does not grow and it does not need any food. So stone is a non-living thing. Things in our surrounding form two groups. They are in our surrounding, that is surrounding means the near or around we can see two different groups, that is living things and non-living things. Living things are of two kinds, that is living things we can see of two kinds, that is plants, animals. So you can see that animals have babies, so animals have babies and they need food, so they are living things. And seedling means that if you put seed into the soil, we can see that the plants grow, so it has life. And for example, you can see that if any fruits we eat, if we collect the seeds and put in the soil, we can see that it is growing. By putting water, you can see that the plants are growing. The seedling then grow into a plant, so if you put the seed and then the plants grow. This tells us that the plants are living things. Plants to move. For example, when a bud blooms into a flower, its petals open, but movement of plants are not so easily seen. Plants are also need food, so you can see that the plants move. For example, if a bud means a small lump on a tree or a plants, you can see that it will open. Blooms means open up and it will become a flower. Then the petals will come. Petals means a colored part of the flower, it will open, but the movement of the plants are not easily seen, so it is not easily seen. Then they also need food. They need sunlight, water for as a food to survive. For of course, plants do not move from place to place, but plants do not move from one place to another like animals do. Their roots hold them down in one place. So the trees and plants cannot move because it has roots, so it holds in one place. Whereas there is lots of difference in this. Is a big difference between plants and animals. So there is a difference between plants and animals. That is, plants stay in one place, hold in one place due to roots, and animals can move from one place to another and need for the food to survive.